And back inside, CRS Day 2 coverage rolls on. KKTC, True Country, 99.9. And, of course, out there, iHeartRadio and the sportsguyspodcast.com. And, of course, more to come here, Tara. Thanks to all the great artists that come by today here at the Omni Hotel. Live in Nashville, Tennessee, Brandon Morrell and Caden Gordon here, again, presented by the CadenGordonShow.com. Today's best country mix, and our friends over there, too. Olivia Rocks and Sandy June Music. I told you we'd catch up with him. It's been a hot minute or two since he come on here, too, but we've been after him, man, like a pack of wolves here, too. Drew Baldridge here to the show. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. How y'all doing?
It's been a minute now. Day 2 is like, it's already lunchtime.
Yep.
And we need, I want those food trucks out there for next year. Like in this hallway.
Idea. That'd be a good idea. I like that.
Get those sponsors. Chipotle, something, Texas Roadhouse, somebody come.
Chipotle. Oh, Chick-fil-A, there we go.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A truck out here, baby.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I'd love every minute of it, too, because about this time you start getting hungry. Breakfast wears off.
Yeah, it's quick.
About 12. Hey, a lot of things going on in your camp, too, man. New music releases 2025 off to a great start. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, man. Latest single, Tough People. We put it out just the end of last year. It's been crazy to watch this song go so fast at the chart. I'm so proud of this song. You know, I wrote this at a really hard time in my life. I was starting my own record label, trying to get another song. My first single, See Somebody's Daughter, up the chart.
Mm-hmm.
And it became my anthem for our label. Like, the hook is hard work pays off, good beats.
Yes.
Tough times make tough people. Just mean, hey, work as hard as you can. Treat people right. Whatever you're going through, you're going to come out stronger because of it. And it's been amazing the amount of messages, people in meet and greets, what this song has meant to people. Just like, hey, man, I was battling cancer. My daughter was battling cancer. Hey, here's a scar that I have in my arm from this. I'm going to put tough times, make tough people tattoo over it. That's why we make music, you know, and I'm just very, very blessed that this is my single. It almost wasn't. You know, Luke Combs recorded this song back last year, and I called him up and, you know, asked for it back. It was crazy because I wrote it, and everybody's like, man, I can make a lot of money if Luke sings it. And I was like, yeah, but this is where my heart is. It's my second single, and Luke was so kind. And we were playing the Bridgestone on Saturday. We were opening for Cody Johnson. Mm-hmm. Luke was backstage because he came out on stage and surprised everybody. I went up to him and said, dude, thank you again. He's like, shut up. And he's like, this is your song. You wrote it. You should sing it. He was so kind and very appreciative of Luke for letting me, you know, take the song back and put my own version.
You know, you look at this town being as healthy as I can remember since I was telling the guys earlier with Shenandoah, Marty Mike, ever since growing up in that 90s country music, and now you see some of these young artists, man, just out there doing their thing. It's a healthy industry right now, right?
It's so awesome. It's so great. And it's a lot of us that love where our country came from. You know, we love Shenandoah. You know, I think of, you know, like Zach Top, Laney. I mean, I can go down the list that country music's in a really good spot right now. I love all kinds of music. I think it's such a wide genre anymore. You know, you have pop country, you have rock country, you have traditional country, you have storyteller, and I just think there is a spot for everybody. But it's real. I really love the music that's coming out right now. It feels real, feels authentic, and I love that.
The rise that you mentioned, Zach Top, took off, and it's just been it's at CMA week, and he was doing kind of a little in between sets out there, promoting him and his music, and kind of on that center stage up by what the sound equipment is at Nissan too. And I was like, yeah, 55, 60,000 people, and to put him even more on the map than he already is with that. But that's also true to talk about this collection of songs to put on a record too. I mean, you guys get pitched so much information, and maybe there's only room for 10 or 12 on a record.
Man, you got to really start. You know, I'm very lucky over the last couple of years. I've really started learning my brand, what I want to say, and we get pitched a lot of songs. I write a lot, but you can only have so many out. You know, and you want to make sure that they're saying what you want to say, and you're not going off and derail and do something. And I think there's time for that, to go outside your box and do something. But for us on this next record, we've been very selective. We've been running on this brand for a while called Farm, Faith, and Family. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I grew up on a farm. I'm very close with my family. I'm very close in my faith. And these are the three words that this record's going to be based off of. We're going in April to record. Obviously, Tough People's going to be on this new record. If you guys love what Tough People's doing, a lot of this record is going to be that real, authentic storyteller, making you feel something. And I'm really, really excited to get this new music out. I teased some of it at the end of 2024. It was just like, hey, should we put this on, this on, this on? I was putting them out on social media, like, what should we put on the record? And it's just been really exciting to see people really take to the storyteller, the real, make you feel the country music, you know.
All right, I got to dive into a little sports with you here, too, because I think it's a grand slam, we call it here, too. Music, sports, I try to tie the two together. I wasn't a big fan of Super Bowl this year. I was not. I just got tired. Mahomes from my state of Texas. I got tired of that. Man, I coached against Jalen Hurts in high school.
Nice.
So I knew what kind of stud he was going to be. It came down to you see, they did blow him out. So I'm no closer here with my Arizona Cardinals. For you, is it still the Tennessee Titans?
Yeah, I grew up a Rams fan.
Okay.
You know, I grew up 80 miles outside of St. Louis in southern Illinois. And so when they left, I just left too. You know, it was just like kind of was. But when I was growing up, I remember being 8 or 9 years old and watching Kurt Warner and Isaac Cruz with my dad. And those were just the good old days for me. You know, sitting back, Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt, you know, that whole group was amazing growing up. But now moving here, you know, I've been in Nashville for 13 years, and I've just really started to love the community and Tennessee Titans. It was a rough year for us. It was a rough year, and I know there's lots of changes, and I think, you know, if we make some changes, we can figure that out. But, yeah, I'm a Titans fan now. You know, I was a big Derrick Henry fan, so I was rooting him on. I thought he was great for our community and a great human. But yeah, we got some freaking ways to go. And one of my buddies, Brian Schottenheimer, I'm super excited for him, who's coaching the Cowboys. He's actually here in Nashville, and I've known Schottenheimer for the last, 4 or 5 years. He was at my wedding, and I just really love him. And I know, the Cowboys fans have been dogging on him a little bit, giving him a hard time. But he's a freaking great human. He's going to be a great coach. He's been in it for a long time. So I'm really, next year, really rooting for him. I'm excited for what he has coming to be a head coach. We've talked about it a lot. And back in the day, I'm just really excited for him.
And of course, Dad, legend, Marty Schottenheimer, one of the top winningest coaches of all time there, too. So I got a little proposition for you.
All right, what you got?
And I always say don't threaten me with a good time with this. I love the outdoors. I get as much to do as I want to do with it, too. When are we going hunting at Christmas?
Come on, man. Whenever I'm not freaking running everywhere, we're just talking about how busy I am. I ain't got time to hardly do nothing. Barely, right now I got a little boy that's 2 and just trying to get back. Every time I'm home, everybody always asks me, what do you love to do when you're off the road? I was like, man, see family. I don't get to hunt. Everybody, my brother, I growing up in Illinois there, man, we got some nice deer. Deer hunting we had deer day at our school. Like nobody would go anyway, so they just decided to make a holiday.
Yeah.
And so it's off, and I love it, love hunting and fishing. I don't get to do it near as much as I want to. So if we ever have some downtime, brother, I'm in for it.
You pick the place and time. I'll be there too as well. He knows that too at the same time. And a good buddy told me to say hello from last night. Went out to Cat 10, Luke's bar there, and got to talk to Ray Fulcher a little bit.
Oh, man, love him. What a great human. I've known him for probably 10 years. Great songwriter, man. Great artist, singer, human, all the things. Ray Fulcher.
It's Carolina Tales, California benefit show for all the victims out there from the hurricanes in Carolina and, of course, the wildfires in California. Raised a lot of good money, sold some T-shirts, had a good time out there. You know what? We got to catch up for a full one of these, too. So you get back to town, we get some downtime. We'll set it up, and we'll play some of the new music and tough people and some good things, send it off the radio and have a great time.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Drew Baldridge here on the show, too, as well. Again, the Sports Guys Podcast.com, the CadenGordonShow.com, today's best country mix, and, of course, out there, KKTC, True Country, 99.9, and man, I tell you what, one of the best out there, Drew Baldridge, to do it. We'll see you guys on the flip side here. More to come. CRS Day 2 continues. The Omni Hotel live here in Nashville